Hi everyone, myself Anusha. I am from Bangalore, currently staying here since a decade or more. So I am actually a health and wellness enthusiast. I started working on my health with respect to skin care, hair care, weight loss, immunity. So with the help of Wellness Quotient community, of course. So I got a confidence and a hope that definitely with the nutrition and the six pillars of health, it is possible to reverse any type of condition, whatever we are in, right? So, but yes, it needs an effort from all of our end. So, regarding today's topic about why am I making this video, right? So, if you are listening to me, definitely you are a health enthusiast or you are already working on your health goals, or you're going to start working on your health goals, right? So this video is for you to just take your journey to a next level, and how can you make it more efficient and nutrient rich, I can say. So let's start. So today what I'll be covering, so I'll be covering about how we can retain the nutrition with the help of cooking methods, right? So we know, like, when we are in health journey, we'll definitely restrict the outside food. Why do we do that? We do that only because to uh, retain the nutrition in our food, whatever we don't get it from the outside food. So, do you think really that in our cooking, everyday, day to day cooking, we are eating the nutrient rich food? Just have a look at your own kitchen, or the utensils you're using, or the way you're cooking in your kitchen, right? So today I just wanted to cover these things, like how to retain nutrition in our everyday cooking. And second thing is about how toxins enter our body apart from the other things, like how toxins will be entering our food with the help of cooking. So to start with, I'll be showing you like the demo on how toxins are entering our body day to day life through cooking especially. Definitely there are many sources where the toxins are entering, like your food from outside, the packeted foods, or stale food what we are having, like storing and then eating food. Then we also have, I mean, many chemicals will be sprayed in our food, right? So that is also kind of toxins. But yes, today I'll be just sharing you about how through cooking we are directly or indirectly taking toxins in our body from years together. It's not recently, right? So let me start with that. So what I'll show you is, see, this is a cooker, right? So non-stick one, especially the non-stick one is what I wanted to cover, is because non-stick or aluminum is reduced nowadays, but non-stick is the one which is being very frequently used in each and every home, right? So I just wanted to show you with these kind of vessels, utensils, how our toxins are increasing day to day life. You can also try this at your home with non-stick or aluminum if you are using it at your home. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put water in that, in this little amount of water. So nothing is there, just washed and kept it. So I'll put some water in this. Okay, and this is a new scrub which I have taken. Okay, so I'll just rub this. I'll keep rubbing this so that I'll just let you know what happens when you do this. So this kind of activity you do it while cooking with the help of spatula or the spoon, right? And you see by day to day the color of this utensils of non-stick or aluminum, it's reducing, right? So especially in the non-stick with which I'm showing you, the coating comes out, right? So what happens in that case? So that is what I just wanted to show you today, how these toxins are entering in our curry, in our food, in our rice, everything. Okay, this is one thing which I wanted to show. So I am just rubbing this, and I'll show you the water by putting. I have just cleaned it utensil with a clean thing. Can you see the color of the water? This is turned into blackish, right? Can you see this? This is not as good as I mean, I'm just cleaning a cleaned one. Okay, so what happens is the leaching process happens. The chemicals, whatever there in the non-stick utensils, are leaching out and then getting into our food. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why our food is also having toxins, even though we are washing the vegetables and things like that with our utensils. This is the way where we are taking kind of toxins. So now I wanted to show you about how nutrients are lost in our day-to-day cooking while we use pressure cooker, right? So what I'll be doing is, this is the vegetables what I've taken. Can you see the color of these vegetables? So colorful, right? So why is this colorful? It's colorful because this color indicates the nutrients in this. So each color has different nutrients which helps in our immunity, which helps in our eye health, hair health, and different functionality, right? So I'll be showing you how this is retained in our queen utensils and how it is lost in the pressure cooker. Okay, so this is really important to understand because we invest in our vegetables day to day, right? Thinking that yes, I am eating vegetable which is nutrient rich, but during our cooking methods, because of day-to-day situations in our life, just to finish off our cooking and then do into the next, because many of our us are working, right? So because of that situation, we'll just tend to finish the work and then go, but just have a thought whether the nutrients are retained in your food or not. Okay, so let's start that. So what I'll be doing, I'll be sharing this in a stock pot which is made up of steel, and it is a queen utensil. Okay, so I've been using this from around 3 to 4 years now, and see the quality of it, it's the same as when I bought it. Okay, so I'll be sharing these vegetables equally into pressure cooker and some of them in my queen as well. Okay, fine. So I have added it. Now, how much amount of water you will add in pressure cooker? So it's around a glass of water till you dip these vegetables. The level of water is that, right? Then how much is the level of water which is required for our queen utensils, right? So it's just one spatula of water, or I can just spray some water. That is enough. I'll explain what happens here. Okay, so this is the water I added here. I'll switch on both of them. I'm keeping this in medium and I'm keeping this in the normal medium range. So here for queen, I'll be keeping it in the sim, because that's the amount of heat which is required, enough to cook. Okay, I'll be closing it. So what are this? So till the time it cooks, I want to share you the qualities of the queen utensils which retains the nutrition in our food. Okay, so the first is the OptiTemp technology. What is that? It's like the heat is evenly distributed in the utensil, and it retains for a longer time also. So usually we have a doubt that if it is a steel utensils, definitely my food will be burnt. I cannot cook full-fledged, right? So that's not the case here, because it is made up of, first thing is a premium grade steel. Alongside, it is also made up of the multi-layered steel. It is not made up of only single coating of steel. It has 7 layer of steel, so that the heat is distributed evenly, and also the food will not be burned as well. Okay. Second quality is about the vital of quality. So that it's the unique thing in our utensils. It's like the vitamins and minerals have the colors, right? So the color of the vegetables is retained in our food. So that's the main quality. Why do we actually eat food? It's for our nutrition, right? It's not only for the taste. Definitely taste is important. So with this kind of a quality of uh, utensils, we also get taste, we also get nutrition. Okay. So what this Vital Lock will do is, like, see, once this is being cooked, right? So there is a water seal which will be formed inside. Okay. So what does that do? So I have added only little amount of water compared to the pressure cooker, right? So what it does inside is, like, it actually cooks by its own oil, because vegetables, meat, or any all the fruits or anything, that will have their own oil or the own flavor, right? So it cooks with that, and then the seal is formed so that the nutrition is not vaporized or the left out. Okay. So what happens usually with the heat also, with the high increased amount of heat, the nutrition will lose its fiber, and the vegetables will lose its fiber, and also it will lose the texture, right? So it will become very soggy. So that won't be happening in our meal. So you'll be seeing it when I open the vegetables, when it is forming. Okay. So that seal is formed so that the nutrition and the colors which are there, which are like the one which you have seen during the raw. Okay. When you bought it, when it is raw and fresh. Okay. So that's how that's one way where we can increase our nutrition levels in our body. Why nutrition is required? Because, you know, because of nutrition deficiency, what all is happening? The hair loss is happening, the skin is not looking very great and glowing, you're feeling headache, you're feeling sinus, many other lifestyle disorders, right? So this is because definitely one of the main factors, along with the other 6 health pillars, is about the nutrition, which is not available in our day-to-day lives. Okay. So, and because of the nutrition deterioration which is happening because of storage of food and many things around, we are not getting proper nutrition. So this is one of the way where we can increase our nutrition levels just by switching the vessels what we are using every day. Because we do cook at home only because to get our family a very good amount of health, energy, happiness, right? So along with this, taste is also matter, right? Because usually there's a concept, if it is healthy, it won't be tasty. But I have experienced for so long years that it can be healthy and tasty too. Okay. So this is one thing. And second thing, next thing is about the fiber retention in the food. So when you cook in pressure cooker, first of all, it is of the high heat which will be taking, right? So till the time the pressure forms, the heat will be like too high in the pressure cooker. So with that, the fiber is lost, the nutrients is lost, the color is lost, and everything. I know it's an impression that it's like we'll be cooking the food quicker, but that's not the case. Okay. So we are losing our nutrition day to day just thinking about this fact. So if you can hear, there is a seal which is formed, right? So if you see, I am just able to rotate it. So there is a seal which is getting formed. I am keeping this in a lowest flame. So this is how this food is cooked, and you will be able to see a nutrient rich food. So I'll be cooking these two for a equal amount of time, and let me wait for 5 to 10 more minutes, and I'll be also explaining you about other qualities of this. It's about like the one more quality of this is like a zero oil cooking. So we can completely minimize the amount of oil what we use, so that because oil is one of the main culprit where we are taking overeating the food, and over calories are being adding up in our everyday life, right? So I'll be covering that in the separate video about how can I make a zero oil food um, with this vessels. Okay, so I have switched off the flame, and then let me show you the food texture in both of these utensils and how you can only see the difference. See the broccoli color here, it's completely gone. See the texture of it. I can smash it easily, right? Similarly with carrot also, all the texture is gone, so there are no nutrients left here. We see this is, we think this is normal, but definitely this is not. Okay, so let me take out the food from queen utensils. I'm taking broccoli and some of carrot. Show you. See the color here. It's the same as what I see the color difference here. These two, right? So if I press it, see the retention of fiber is still there. See this? I am just pressing hard. I am not able to break it. So this is what will give you the taste because it has its own flavor and nutrition. So this is what I just wanted to show you how the nutrition can be retained by just switching off the vessels. And do let me know if you have any queries. Okay, thank you so much.